Hello friends, my name is Emile, and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic. This time taking a look at the 1987 Nissan Skyline R31 GTS-R. This car was requested by Jeracer, and it is a rather excellent looking car, this one, isn't it? With its Sonic livery and all. I love the R31 Skyline, probably my favourite of all the Skylines, if I'm being perfectly honest. Yeah, a really awesome car. Statistically though, not quite. Front-engined rear-wheel drive, 421 horsepower, 1,144 kilograms, an okay amount of torque. The issue with the Skyline is most of these sort of late 80s, early 90s sports cars really have not done very well around this track. The only one to really do very well was the RX-7 FC, and that was more of a fluke, but it remains to be seen whether perhaps this Skyline can have that sort of fluke. Anyways, to land tracks at the best time it possibly can, our current leader is a Suzuki called the Spike Peak Edition. That's at a time of 28.209, which the R31 is unlikely to beat. Closer rivals to this car, probably stuff like the 90s Toyota Supra. That set a time of a 33.2, and the FCR X7 was, I think, like a 32 second or something like that, so yeah, it is an excellent looking car, this. I really like it. Of course, there's an R30 in this game as well, which we'll get to eventually. Unfortunately, the R30, I'm not sure whether to run that with race mod or not, because the racing mod for that car doesn't look good. And of course, there is also another R30. Ooh, God, okay. Maybe took it a little bit too liberal around there. I'm going to turn around and try and get a better run up. But yeah, there is, of course, the other R30 in this game, which I'm sure many of you know about, the shuttle formula car, which yes, we will we'll send that around eventually. Not actually sure how well that car's gonna do, to be perfectly honest with you, because it is a huge car, and as we've seen before, size does matter on this show. Cars that are big usually don't do as well as cars that are a little bit tinier. You know, look at some of the good cars we've had around here, like the rally cars, you know, and so on and so forth. I mean, admittedly, they're four-wheel drive and got a lot more working from them and stuff. A 32.527, okay. So this actually isn't too bad. Like I said, I think the FCR sounds like a 31.8, I want to say. It's weird, I only filled the leaderboard in a couple of days ago, so you'd think I'd remember where the Infini 3 fell, but I think the Infini 3 was like a 31 point something. Maybe the R31 is gonna go along with that car in breaking some of the trends of the sports cars. Well, it already had, does it? It was beating the Supra, beating the Sora, stuff like that. A little bit quicker on that lap time of 32.497. Still not amazingly quick though. Can we go any quicker on the next few laps? We've still got plenty of laps with this car left though. By plenty, I mean 3. Because, yeah, Hot Lap Classic, occasionally harsh, but, oh god, today we haven't been too bad. Although I keep forgetting, for some reason today, I keep forgetting how many laps I'm supposed to go around for, even though it's quite obvious, so you'd think after doing this for 92 episodes, and this is episode 92, I'd finally be used to how many laps I do around this track for these cars, but apparently not. My brain is frazzled today for some reason, evidently. I mean, the R31, I'm going to be honest, handling-wise, this car's actually really very nice. The turbo kicks in a little bit too harshly for what I'd like personally, but other than that, it is a really rather solid to drive car. Feels quite light, which is interesting. Anyways, final lap. Can we go any quicker in the R31? Not if we drive it like a tit, we won't. Try not to slide it out too much. It might be stuck with the time that I got. It's still not a bad time though. If that's the car, if that's the time it decides to get, which it does look like it will be, because we're not going to go any quicker on this lap. A 32.497 rounds the R32 off. Not a terrible time. Certainly a lot better than quite a few of these sort of 90s sports cars we've had, but yeah, it probably could have gone a little bit quicker. It certainly felt like it could, but it's just trying to push it does end not very well. Yeah, you could probably get it down to like a 32.2 maybe. I don't think you would have ever sort of got towards the 31s particularly well, though. Anyways, let's go see where it places on our leaderboard. On to the leaderboard then, and the Nissan Skyline R31 goes into 59th place with a 32.497, ironically being just beaten out by the Nissan Almera. It is quicker than the Lotus Elan TVR Chimera, but like with most of the Japanese sports cars, doesn't do particularly well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Hot Lap Classic. If you have cars you'd like to request for the series, you can do so in the comment section and go into the description for a full request list form. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, farewell.